まばゆいこの星ゼロに戻るならば全てを捨てていくから最後の日が来るまでどこまでも逆らい自由になれ過ぎ去った時間を巻き戻すとしても君がいる場所まで何度でも前に迷いを断ち切り逃げないで自分と向あえ聞こえるよ君の声光届かぬ場所でも遥か彼方まで天を目指して真実を知ることが後悔なく生きることさらを目指して白い世界へ
Halo, tes 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 tes. eFootball. Kita main PES lagi ya. Sampai ada game baru lagi. Atau lebih tepatnya Bye bye yesterday 10 jika bunda ay tahu. Tidak tahu tidak tidak tapi sekali minta cinta Ikiru deshi Watashi date shindate Nanda koku no kimochi o te Kimi wa idai uta so desu question boku wa presentation Itai to shirai Santo presentation Bye bye yesterday Kefunan dayo Anjay Sorry guys, batuk Bentar, kuku kakak kukuku bukannya kemarin lawan ya? Iya, lawan dia lagi. Iya loh. Kemarin kuku kakak kuku. Iya lawan dia kemarin. kuku. Beneran dia lagi. Anjay, kiper lu udah bagus semua ya. Pun bang, aku masih nuk bang. Bye bye yesterday sample itu. Ini kayaknya gua kemarin kalah dah 2-0 ya. Kalau nggak salah gua kalah 3-0. Bye bye yesterday sample itu.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gnabry.
He don't say.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture. And when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
Okay, interesting. And he's in on goal. And he was alert to it. Konate gets across to intercept that. Pablo Barrios. And here's Alvarez. Ruben Neves takes control of it and he's on the move.
Uy, nggak pangalan.
The less said about that pass, the better. Gnabry. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Lovely ball and a real chance. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nuno Mendes. Now it's Osimhen. And they can counter here. He's got away. Oh, Red, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. Nuno Mendes. Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Modric. Saka. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me,
It's one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nuno Mendes. No, that's been intercepted. Ruben Neves. Oh, easy pickings there. Barrios.
Gila, gak ada tempo buat bagi-bagi.
Amal. And Pablo Barrios. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
Ya apa, Cok?
Inter Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not much more than a formality.
should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nuno Mendes. He's found a way through. He's had a shot. In for the pieces. He has done it. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they make nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last
Kemarin
line
gua kalah nih,
you
Budi.
don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Karena gua
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Modric gets a good foot in there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Alvarez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Saka looking to run onto it. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Osimhen, oh, he couldn't quite make it.
kok kamu sundul?
James. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Played out towards the right wing. Now that's well seen too. Lavia. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ruben Neves. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Lavia. Yamal. Good read, needed to be. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 1 minute
Osimhen.
added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass.
Salah lagi.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Salahan
So
besar.
half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
1-1.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitutions taking place.
Inter Milan get the second half started. Hernandez. Nuno Mendes. Can he latch on to this? It's a mighty effort! It's in!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit.
Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood.
Untung aja nggak penalti.
Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's had it nicked away. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Saka. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, he's taken it. Pablo Barrios. Nuno Mendes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the counter is on.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's shifting through the gears here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's been cut out, well played.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Saka. Saka in acres of space out wide. That is good alertness. And it's Modric. And here's Alvarez. He's looking to set free a runner. Lavia.
Yeah.
Pablo Barrios. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Buang aja mainin speed mulu deh.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! That's a little off target. Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Modric. It's Modric!
Aduh, gua kasih tuh maksud.
Substitution in
Itu pasti
progress.
Alvarez nggak jauh.
Lavia. And he's cut it out. Nuno Mendes. Konate makes the interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Gnabry. Alexander-Arnold. Shot could be on. He's had a hit! Lavia. Gnabry threads one in.
Nggak bakalan. Gila, nggak bakalan cok.
Saka. Barrios. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. And he's gone backward here. He's got the shot away! He scores! Again, we are level. What a contest!
After 80
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Pedri.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, he got
added
rid
time.
because he was under pressure.
Driving on and making good progress. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Hernandez. Palmer. Palmer! Konate can get it clear.
Aduh, kenapa nggak kenceng
And
Palmer?
there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both
Ih,
sides
pokok-
showing
pokok
battling
mana,
qualities and neither willing to give in. So Jim,
Yeah,
how
dia
do you
nggak boleh
reflect
ambil.
on what we've seen?
And we
Inter
come to
can
you now
always
with a
take
quick
more
request
positives
for
from a
support
result like
for our
this.
charity
Yes,
fund,
there is some
Champions
tidying up to
Football.
do, but some real promise too.
Kubisite kana si bite. Halo. Halo. Lah, kok nggak ada chat ya? Di yang FC. I don't know life. Halo Yuda. Kok nggak ada yang ngechat ya? He lives and let me know why. So tebak Senaija. Mainnya abas tulis semua capek. Iya. Cepet cuk. Mainnya cepet-cepet. Main lu cepet-cepetnya semua cepet. Dari dacu. Yes, Sanchez. Nanimo, go. Jules Konde dapat Villa. Let's go away. Kan diundi guys, giveaway itu sebenarnya diundi, kan diundi ada volume nanti aku buat kan kemarin minimal 5.000 subscriber kan kemarin. Kalau nggak salah kemarin di komunitas. Iya, di komunitas soalnya.
Feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So that's got things on the way.
Aku belum buat volume nih, paling nanti aku mau bikin ini dulu, apa namanya? Desain dulu. Desain buat pelayaannya.
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and...
Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
Anjir, lebih halus.
Decent hit from there.
Lebih halus.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Snyder.
Ayo dong.
And here's Osimhen. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga. João Neves. Gets his pass away. And he's being shifted off it. Costa Curta. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes.
Membantu.
Nice
Main tengahnya.
interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. He's found a way through. And he's had it nicked away.
Nggak bisa ambil bola di situ tuh.
That's a nicely measured pass. Rummenigge. And the shot!
Nggak bisa ambil bola.
That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Anjay, gede apaan lagi? Pasti itu tak main pada legend semua.
Sporting with the
Gimana aja gue
corner.
main
There
gratisan
first.
semua nih.
Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most
Keren,
elastic
10
of
settingan
saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
yang
Missed their second corner of the game.
bagus.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Kalau temen cok.
Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Sporting applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
He's through, it's Osimhen! It's anyone's ball now. Czech trying to keep this in. Climbs up big! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front!
Inter.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it
Kebetulan
back and the
kan
focus to
5.000
make it
subscriber
count. A very tasty
forum.
combination.
Di komunitasnya Ridwan tidak lah Sulan deh. Nggak ajak nih Sulan dia. Nggak ajak nih Sulan. Nggak ajak. Iya deh koman pasan kok main kuku apa nih? Nung tulele. Apa pas di divisi 4 kali ya? Ya udah divisi 2 aja ya. Dia udah naik divisinya. Kok bisa-bisanya Sulan dia? Aneh. Mo. Halo, nggak ada ngechat ya? Cuma nonton doang nih, banyak kan? Indonesia melawan Indonesia. Nico. Indonesia tuh lagi. Beckham si Kenebi. Pun bang. Kenebi 1-1 ya. Paul Pogba. Gareth Pico, Sergin. Seki.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Now it's Osimhen.
Wala, tebal banget tuh back ya.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Owen. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Alexander-Arnold, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Beckham. Rodri. And here's Owen. Owen. Good purposeful running this. Oh, good looking ball. Gnabry. Now it's Osimhen. Nuno Mendes. Well timed, excellent interception. Gnabry. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Otamendi. And that is a little undercooked. Got a shot away! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Gnabry usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Otamendi promptly onto that, and that is that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's put paid to a promising move. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And
that's the end of that. It all started well enough. You can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That was always going to be the keeper's. And the pass is intercepted. Drogba. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
The goal scorer after 31 minutes is Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, it's ruffled a
Wah,
few
dilambain.
feathers, but well dealt with.
Wah, gitu cara main lo ya. Oke.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Tuh gitu mainnya. Oke. Lambatin. Gitu ya caranya ya. Lambatin, ganti. Cara khas Indonesia sekali.
It's just beyond his reach.
Buang,
And a goal kick.
paus, ditungguin. Kelihatan banget. Hitung 2 menit. Kelihatan banget.
No, again, there's no way through. And that could send him on his way. Messi!
Kok nggak mau kelok ya?
Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Otamendi makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Otamendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
Just a
At
quick
half-time,
begini.
it's 1-0.
We're about to announce
Well,
today's
for me,
hockey
Peter,
numbers.
things have
Please
never
watch
really
the
got
screen if
going,
you have
but
a
at
ticket.
least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Osimhen. Just too much on that.
Agak aneh
And
sedikit.
now they can clear their lines.
Kotak, nggak mau kotak ya?
Terrific header.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nih, tuh.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Osimhen. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Aneh, stick lo aneh. Anjir, main begini amat dah.
Aim forwards. And it's Drogba. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Ah, no shit.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Alexander-Arnold, he's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's in! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 13.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's straight offside.
Gak mau maju, kontrolnya ganti nggak mau. Rusak nggak mungkin. Gua lipat tuh.
Quality ball. He could be in here. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Just about up to the hour now.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Good ball over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Osimhen. Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, they are so
taking
much of it, but of course, the returns can be terrific. This is their second corner of the game. Big header!
Gila.
And it's in!
Cepet.
And they get themselves in front!
Gerak sendiri.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi, he's found, has a goal! Oh, split
Wah.
second reaction.
Yeah, he was well
Nanti
placed
kita
to deal with that.
aja.
Indonesia have their third corner.
Gerak sendiri.
And that should get the job done. Alexander-Arnold, and here's Drogba. Schlotterbeck, looking here to chip it through, dink through. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's...
Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Hei, maju. Mau maju.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Kok mundur? Wah, aneh. Wah.
Serginho. And here's Owen. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. There's the shot! They've scored!
Ini loh. Belakang stick loh.
Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Fiddles it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Adams. Messi chasing after it. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. And it's Drogba. Nicked it back promptly. Vinicius Junior. Chiesa. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's Chiesa. Now it's Chiesa.
Berat amat.
Rodri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way past. Oh, he's been... Oh, what about that? And that may just do it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Itu udah enak ya. Di gue sebagian sticknya.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Alexander-Arnold.
Indonesia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Beckham.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for...
It's a mighty effort!
Van Dijk.
That was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And now, to all
And
members
after all of that,
crowd,
Jim,
I'd
what are you
like to
thinking?
ask you to
Inter
join me
just
in
didn't
wishing
have
our
enough time,
birthday
Peter,
boy
to
a
correct their many
very
problems in
special
this match.
birthday.
Now for some
Bagus.
training ground graft.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Coba sistem apa mas? Kan, mati kontrol. Nggak asik nih, gaci. Gaci gitu. Masa gak stick gue gerak sendiri. Gaci nih. What's happening? Belcerena. Please deh jangan suspend gitu ya. Bape. Kita tuh Messi aja diputin. Pilih apa?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to... It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he was alert to it.
So
That's been cut out, well played. Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Just Junior 7-11.
He's shifting. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nuno Mendes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pedri. Still goalless. Vinicius Junior. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Mbappe.
Hernandez. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's well spotted.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Gnabry has given away a free kick.
Gitu. Gnabry mah Hernandez.
Ruben Neves. Hernandez. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gnabry.
Ini sih nggak bakalan.
Gnabry has been caught there. It's a foul.
Gue begitu bakalan. Yesus panggang itu cok.
Gnabry. Short changes him with that pass. Gnabry in acres of space. Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Ruben Neves. Inter Milan have reclaimed it.
Kurang nih. Ini this.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's good vision. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Bentar. Kok gue yang bakalan? Kenapa gue kena tembok?
Alexander-Arnold, and he was quick to react. Nuno Mendes, Pedri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kimmich. Pedri. Just eases him off the ball. Rafa Silva. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Kurang nih.
And the
Junior.
half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many
Junior,
anticipated,
kurang.
but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull
Sorry.
over, but it remains goalless.
Special Tuesday.
How would you review the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Rafa Silva, Hernandez. Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Skip sih.
Hefty
Gua sih
challenge,
gosip tuh.
but fair enough. Oh, no joy this time. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
It's an early cross. And he'll shoot here! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's Osimhen. He's had it taken off him. Now he's off and running.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, that's fabulous. He might be in here. Osimhen! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Osimhen. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Osimhen. Hernandez. Osimhen. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here.
Yeah.
I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 30.
Alexander-Arnold is behind this one.
Numero 13.
And the potential here for the first goal of the game.
Il numero 44. Il numero 11. Attenzione, la sostituzione.
Ruben Neves!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
That has been cut short. Just the keeper to beat! Osimhen!
Gila. Osimhen 2 kali.
No shortage of confidence there.
Osimhen really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri, and he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Osimhen! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alexander-Arnold. Lookman gets flagged offside.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Osimhen. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And he's there to get it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Lookman unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nuno Mendes. He is through here. And the shot!
Temennya maju juga nggak mungkin.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Yalah, dia mau beli akhir.
Il numero 20. Il numero 8.
Jika semangat ya, jika semangat ya. Jika semangat. Menit akhir diganti.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. He won't be happy with that one.
Pretty robust defending.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vinicius Junior. Now the finish!
Ang kita nakmat goal begitu.
Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Delivers the ball. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's been taken short.
Ah, ngapain balik?
And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then?
Bisa-bisanya lu. Lagu udah mati, udah open dah. Kasian ya gue, 2 kali kalah tuh gue. Cakep banget ya 2 kali kalah. Halo. Ah? Apa yuk? Sorry yuk. Akunnya harus di... Mantap deh, akun lu bansos semua deh. Kalau udah depan Skyshoot-nya dialain deh. Oh. Iya. Apa ya namanya? Lupa gue. Ini ngomong apa ya? Ini mati mulu tadi. Mati mulu. Kalau udah depan kasih. Udah depan alain tuh yo. Entah chat nih kadang nggak masuk. Iya mana? Aduh kacau. Udah alain tetap mati. Gitu. Ini niat banget ini sih, lulus banget nih. Tapi lo cepet. Dicukup. Bisa sih menang. Yuk. Halo yo. Akun lu bansos semua deh. Akun bansos. Bansos apaan? Oh, I see.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a
Sorry,
game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. We've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Pedri has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Ruben Neves. Hernandez. And he was quick to react. He can run onto that. Nuno Mendes. Havertz. Gnabry. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Koundé cuts it out. Thinks one through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game.
Uy, shit, nga pangalan.
Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
Didimin kita ya, liatin, buang.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Koundé. He gets big! It's in! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hernandez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Inter Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Nuno Mendes. Osimhen. Messi. It's a lovely, neat pass. Think through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well read, nice interception. But that has not gone well. Nuno Mendes. Done delicately. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pinches it off him. He's gone for goal. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a shade optimistic. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a little off target. Davis. Rafael Leao. Ruben Neves. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. There's no flag. There's the hit! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pwede kumuha.
Now it's Darwin. Nuno Mendes. And he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Conte. Now it's Havertz. Nunez belts one. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Koundé. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Inter Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported check. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Osimhen looking to add to his goal. Bellingham hits one! Nuno Mendes. And it's lofted through here. Neatly clipped into space. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. Osimhen. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's an excellent interception. Might be danger here. Danger averted for now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Well, this looks promising in terms of this. Nunez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! And it's in! And again they hit the front. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Ruben Neves. Played back in. Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's been taken short.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Big chance! Oh, taken with style!
That's a goal.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Abu
Something
Bungong.
they've been threatening to do
Why,
and will
Bungong?
continue to do by the looks of it.
Pengalek kah? Pengalek ya?
Nuno Mendes. Oh, well played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hernandez. Now there's a fine ball.
Ih, enak banget loh.
That's been cut out, well played. Lobbed in behind.
Ngalek dah.
Sanchez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Davis kept his eye on it, and he's there. Osimhen, he is onto this. Nuno Mendes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Sanchez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He can run onto that. And here's Nunez. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gnabry. Rafael Leao. That pass has been well intercepted. Hernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sanchez gets over and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Osimhen.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes. Osimhen!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Wah, nge-lag. Cuk. Manajer nggak bisa buka. Win. Win no ya, win tuh win. Oh. Cakep banget ya 3 kali kalah loh. Tadi gampang lawannya tuh. Tik LA tuh gue rusak. Kijang 1. Tebel musuhnya. Karena si BT. Padahal kemarin 99 dah. Kok 97.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Bener, LA tuh gue rusak. LA tuh gue lambat. Terima kasih. Lambat sekali Anda.
Oh, what a ball is in here! It's Cavani! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cavani really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Zvola with the corner, there first. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nuno Mendes, and here's Osimhen. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Van Bouten. And here's Osimhen. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Alexander-Arnold. It's run loose here. He's away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Brilliantly cut out. Neither side yet able to find the net. Spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Bellingham. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a decent clearance. Back in once more.
That's good defensive concentration.
In again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Gnabry, and that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van der Vaart. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Otamendi. Schlotterbeck. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Rummenigge, looking for options for movement. Van Bouten clears it away. Osimhen. And Mendes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Zvola are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Jauhan.
Van der Vaart. Bellingham. Cafu. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Rummenigge. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Otamendi with the foul.
Otamendi.
Costa Curta. And here's Cavani. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Now it's Osimhen. He could be in here. He's found a way through. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to... He rises! That's going to go a long way. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. That has not gone well. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. DiMarco going full tilt down the left. It's a goal kick. Rummenigge. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Osimhen. Rummenigge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Van Bouten. And Hernandez. Osimhen. It's Pedri. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Costa Curta. DiMarco.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zwolle have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, taken with style. First blood drawn. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's come loose.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Van der Vaart. And here's Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Inter are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Hernandez. There's no flag. And he's managed to get free. Hernandez.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He gets big. Cleared away. And he cuts out the supply. Gnabry. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Zaire Emery. Can he get onto this? Great ball, and he's in here. DiMarco.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Ruben Neves.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Up he goes! Inter Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Here's... Can he put it away? And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Voila are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's a shade optimistic. Otamendi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Hernandez. And he was quick to react. Chips it through. And it's hoisted clear. And they're quick to get it back. No, that was never going to make it.
Oke, kita bermain back
So
kedua.
that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty...
Aneh, kok kalah mulu. Biasa, aku butuh deh. Jika kan? Tom Haya punya 93. Enggak satu Mendy jelek banget. Ada yang 83 80. Ini cakep keyboard ya. Dah. Kalah sih kebangetan sih, kalah lagi. Gio. Napakitiana. Darwin Nunes. Pas mati atau karena si bite.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be... It's Luis Suarez! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, easy pickings there.
Enter.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Odo. Oh, they could break here. Bastoni. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Osimhen! He has done it! Drills all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a great... Can he put it away? Goal, Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And now he has two. Inter Milan take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's managed to get free. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Davids. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Davids. And here's Messi. Beckham. For Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Suarez. And he's quick to get it clear again. Out of play for a throw. And it's Beckham. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ruben Dias. Now it's Luis Suarez. Thinks one through. That's a nicely measured pass. That is a crunching tackle. Look at the spek. Has a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. In with a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi tries making a foray down the right. Ruben Neves. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat. At least...
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Davids. And it's Beckham. Rui Costa. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta. He'll try to keep this alive. And we hit half-time.
Inter are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Inter Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. That gets things going for the second half. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. And he's in on goal. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Always onto this. Alexander-Arnold. Osimhen. Rui Costa. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Rui Costa. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gets his pass away. That's going to go a long way. And that pass is... oh no, what has happened here? Pedri, Son Heung-min, that looks a good ball, punched away.
Inter making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Davids gets across to intercept that.
La asistencia a este
Rui
partido
Costa.
asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
He won't be happy with that one. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
Ruben Dias. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants...
Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Corner number 2 then. And that interception was Hernandez with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Messi. Otto gets into some space. Davids. Palmer powering forward here. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Chiesa. He's great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Vinicius Junior receives... Vinicius Junior! And that is wildly off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Beckham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Rui Costa is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, this is a great position. Rui Costa. Davids.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Son Heung-min bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Goalkeeper's ball. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right.
There's the shot! Beckham. Rui Costa. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, great chance! Beckham. That pass has been well intercepted. Shapes to shoot. Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And he's picked out the run. Chance for the header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Couldn't squeeze it through. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Darwin. Beckham. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Beckham really must be thinking.
And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the...